Hey, good morning, Rad Reelers. JC here with Radreeling Fishing. I don't know, let me see what time it is, guys. It's early in the morning. It is 6:21. It's going to be sunrise at 7:30, so sun's going to be cracking over the horizon. I'm down here by the bridge. I'm going to start casting, see if we can find us a snook. Now, I am down here starting with a Yozuri lure this morning. This is, if you've been on the channel for a while, you guys know this is one of my all-time favorites, so that's what we're starting out with. And I think I got about 40-pound test on there, so let's go. All right, guys, we're gonna make a quick run down here by the bridge. I should probably just go straight out to the beach, but it's hard to pass up all of my options, you know, especially when I'm on the e-bike. You know, I can just roar around to different places, hit them for a little while, and then head to the next spot, right? So that's what we're doing this morning. Problem is, probably there's no current down here, but we're gonna try it anyway. Any fish want a Yozuri? It's Yozuri time. I caught a slot snook here when I first started my channel. Literally, snook season opened at midnight, and by 12:15 I was in my car going home with a slot snook. I caught him right here. They used to have good lights down here, so we're on a high tide. There's a possibility we might get one down here. Wouldn't that be nice? We get whacked by a big snook. There he is. There he is. Oh, I lost him. Cotton picket. Oh, that was a good fish. That was the one I wanted, guys. That was the one I wanted. Oh, that was a good snook. Maybe there's another one over there. Oh, dang it. No way, dude. I don't think that was a keeper, but that was a nice fish. That was a good one. Telling you guys, they love this Yozuri. Holy smokes, snook love this Yozuri. I thought I was hung on the bottom, and then he jumped because there's so many rocks out here. All right, let's cast this seawall right here, see if we got one hanging out right here. Oh, that was a solid fish. Doggone it. Ah, dang it, man. Doggone it. Frustrates me to no end. Hate that. I'm gonna hop on the e-bike. I'm gonna buzz up to the corner, fish that seawall up by the corner. All right, guys, let's make a cast right in here on this seawall, and then we'll run down to the next spot. Snooker generally are laying right on the corners, so we'll see what happens here. We'll see if we got a snooky around here. something right here just popped right here. Something just popped right here next to the seawall. Could be anything, right? Alright, let's go back over here and we'll make a cast on this point again. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Something just popped right there. Yeah, we got bait right in here. Something's chasing the bait. Something's chasing some bait right here. That's why that snook was hanging out right there. There's a bunch of bait. Find the bait. Find the fish. Right? Yes. Dude, there's bait all over the place this time of year. A lot of bait flickering around. There he is. Oh, that's a solid fish. That's a solid fish. Got a good one, guys. Got a good one. This might be a keeper here. This might be a keeper. No, it's a smaller fish. I think I got something foul hooked here. He's not jumping. Yeah, we foul hooked a. What do we foul hook? A grouper. Look at that. You think it's a giant fish whenever you're pulling them in sideways. Oh my goodness. All right, we did not want to get a hook in our hand this morning. No, thank you. Good grip on this guy. A lot of grouper around right now. And I hooked him good. Alright. He's not nearly as big as the ones I was getting the other day. See ya. Alright. Fish on. And I'm going to make another cast here. Since there's so much bait, we're gonna go hit our next spot here in a little bit. All right, let's go hit the next bridge, guys. Daylight has broken. Let's go, baby. Gonna keep my eye out while I'm riding around here for any jacks that might start feeding. Every time I've been out lately, there's been jacks popping. I'd go down there, but it's difficult with the e-bike. And this current is just starting to turn around where it's going out. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Do we have any snooks down here on the high tide? Whoa. We got grass. Always plenty of grass, right? Yeah, high tide in this spot is definitely the best. Oh, that's a tank. That's a tank. Oh, I lost him, guys. No, I didn't. There he is. That's a tank. That's a good fish. No way, a big grouper. Oh my god. These guys are everywhere, dude. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. They love the Yozuri. Love that Yozuri, baby. Dude, that's a what, 15-16 inch grouper right there. Heck yeah. Thanks, buddy. See ya. All right, guys, I don't know if we're gonna get us a keeper snook or not, but we're trying. We are definitely trying. There we go. Another fish. The very next cast. There's our snook right there. All right, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. Heck yeah. I'm just gonna kind of let him play himself out a little bit. If he gets off the hook, that's fine. Fish are biting this morning. Sunrise bite. Oh, they love the Yozuri around bridges, guys. I'm telling you. If you've been on this channel for a while, you know I catch a lot of fish on this lure. It's always linked in the description area. I have a default set on my channel where I have certain things I use all the time are linked down there. So all right, yeah, what, he's probably 18, 19. See ya. Nice, guys. Nice. That's 2 casts and 2 fish. I wonder if we got something else over here. This darn Australian pine is starting to grow right over in the area where I like to cast. Let's get over here and cast around this bridge. Let's cast this corner first. Whoops. We got a backlash. My rod hit the water and created an issue here. All right. Try this again. Let's try this again. I was trying to do just a underhand flip, but you guys can see this Australian pine is starting to grow where it's hanging over the water. It makes it hard to do overhand casts here. So the tide is starting to go out now. Not a lot of bait on this side of the bridge. Not like there was on the other side when I was in my kayak. We got to keep moving, guys. We got to keep moving. It'd be nice to get out to the beach. So there's probably people out there already. It is a Wednesday. There aren't a lot of people that fish on a Wednesday. So let's go. Yeah, let's get out to the beach. We're not doing too bad. What do we get? Three grouper, two grouper, a snook, and I lost a snook. We're doing all right. Looks like the tide just turned around about an hour ago, so I don't know. Let's see if we got any snook out here. Let's see if we got any snook that want to play. There he is. Fish on, baby. Nice. Heck yeah. Whoa. He's doing some acrobatics here. Nice. It's a ladyfish. A huge ladyfish. Monster ladyfish. Come on, stop. This thing's he's just hooking himself worse. Oh my goodness. This poor guy. He got hooked so many different times, flipping around like that. All right, buddy. You're gonna have a... Thanks for the catch. See ya. All right, guys. Got us a ladyfish. Now, do we have any snooks out here? We got ladyfish. That means we got bait out there, right? There he is, fish on. What do we got? What do we got? Hey, we're having a good morning, guys. We're like almost back-to-back casts on that one. Whoa, all right. Nice, he got off. Dude, there's just hundreds of birds out here. I have to keep doing line drive casts, like really low. Kind of move over this way a little bit. See. Oh my God. That's pretty that's a pretty funny cast right there. No doubt. That was hilarious. That was the suckiest cast I've had all year right there. I'm so afraid I'm gonna catch a bird. You keep it low, man. Keep it low. I'm guessing they're all out here because there's so much bait, right? You'd think that's why they're here. Look at them all. Yeah, there's got to be just tons of bait out here. Been a long time since I hooked a bird. I don't want to hook a bird today. Nope. Well, I just had a bump. There he is. Oh, that's a solid fish. That's a solid fish. Dude, I don't think I've ever had a ladyfish pull like that. Wow. I mean, he's fighting in the current. Holy smokes. I must have foul hooked this guy. It's not a snook. I saw him jump. I'm pretty sure it's a ladyfish, unless it's a little snook. It's got to be the fightingest snook I ever hooked. Monster ladyfish, man. Holy smokes. Starting to get into my flipping PB ladyfish here. That's a chunky one, guys. I'm gonna let you go, girl. Look at, guys, I'm a size 9. Look at the size of that ladyfish compared to my foot. Thanks for the catch. Go on, you're free. You are free, free, free. Okay. Whoa. Getting big ladies. Where are the big snook? You know there's going to be some jacks coming through here. You know that. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, snook, snook. Come on. Oh, dude, I just got hit hard right there. That was a heart stopper. I'm so surprised. He must have thought at the last second he didn't want it. Wow. I'm really surprised I didn't hook that fish. Solid hit. I gotta tighten. Oh, I gotta tighten the tension on this thing before I get a backlash that I can't handle. I only got one rod with me. See, this current's starting to move good here, guys. Wonder if I should try and throw a jig in a little while. I think I've got a big spool tech. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on my spool tech. Got a big spool tech. We'll be able to get our, I don't know, it's like the 8-inch spool tech. I'll be able to get it way out there where that current is ripping good. Come on, fish. Where you at? I'm working this Yozuri hard. This water is so ugly. This outgoing tide is just terrible, man. Ever since that tropical storm Debbie, things have just not been in very good shape around here. Let's throw a spool tech for a little while, see if we can get a bigger fish. Pretty sure I got one in here. Let's see here. Because I went fishing the other night and I just left the same box in here that I was using. And yeah, I got a spool tech in here. There we go. Let's throw this one. Little bigger bait. It'll eliminate those ladyfish. Maybe we'll get a snook to grab it. Probably be able to cast it further too. All right. All right, switching over to the spool tech. I'm gonna mess up here, guys, and break my line if I'm not careful. I keep backlashing this thing, especially with this big spool tech on here. My hook came undone. Haven't used this thing in a long time. I hope the wire doesn't break if I hook into a big one. All right, I think it's reeled up good. Come on, birds. Stay out of my way. Just kind of slow rolling this spool tech out there. Bunch of little baits in here. And obviously there's some ladyfish in here too. Find the bait. Yeah, this spool tech looks good. Find the bait, find the fish. Well, I would love to have a big snook smack this thing this morning. That would just be awesome. There was just a lot of turmoil over there. I wonder if there's a school of jacks coming through, or if that's just waves. If there's jacks coming through, I got the wrong lure on. I think there might be some. Is there something feeding over here? Is that just the current? I think it's just the current that's picking up. Look at all these little white birds. That is so cool. They got them a nice little fishing spot there. You get no takers on the spool tech. Okay, well, I'm gonna probably put on a jig here in a little while. We'll try a jig. I'm gonna put on a jig. Try jig. Maybe we can get a snook on a jiggy. We don't get anything on the jig, we'll put the Yozuri back on. I think this is probably 1.5 ounces. A couple of years ago, well, more than that, it's about 4 or 5 years ago, I was catching big snook out here on jigs and I ordered a bunch of them. They were 1.5 ounces. Was the correct size. See if we get any takers today. That's what it looks like. Got a big long blue tail on it. You say the white jigs are for fishing in clear water. I really like the way the current's coming around this corner right here. The really nice eddy area right around the corner. It's a beautiful morning, guys. Gorgeous out here. Man, that current is it's just flying around this corner. Come on, Snook Snook. Come on, Snook Snook. Try and get these birds to move so I don't hook them. Might need to put the Yozuri on, guys. Might need to put the Yozuri on. I don't think the jig is too big of a bait because I had a nice sized ladyfish for catching snook on this morning. All right, I'm going to switch back to the Yozuri. Nothing on the spool tech, nothing on the jig. There's another spot we can make a run to. There's some rocks down there. Let's go down by the rocks and give it a try. We can always come back here. We get a nice overcast morning, so I think we're gonna be okay. This tide is just gonna, it's a long tide, but because it just turned around, the tide's moving good. So let's get this Yozuri back on here. It seems to be the bait that's getting the job done here. Ah ha ha, don't hook yourself. Don't hook yourself. Okay. Bunch of sand all over my tackle box. Okay. Beautiful morning for a ride out on the beach. You can tell that fall is in the air. Definitely. But look at all the skimmer birds. They're still hanging out here. They got all their young are out here. All their young are flying now.
You don't do the channel anymore?
Oh yeah.
I'm not getting the channel anymore for some reason. It's not showing up.
Oh yeah, I'm regularly uploading.
Yeah, I don't. I'm like looking for you, Rad, right?
Radreeling.
Yeah.
Can we find a snook over here somewhere? Maybe. Maybe, baby. There's some bait in here. A little bit of bait in here around these rocks. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. A lot of bait right in here. That was a rock. That was definitely a rock. Is that a stingray right there? Nope, that's a rock. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. All right. Nothing on this set. We'll go over to the other side. Yeah. Just haven't found the big pot of bait yet. When we find that big pot of bait, we're gonna find the fish. If we find it. I'm surprised I haven't found a huge amount of bait out here this morning. I'm seeing some little glass minnows, but that's about it. And guys, oh my gosh, it's beautiful out here. It is gorgeous. Okay. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey. We'll just push the e-bike. There's a lot of soft sand up here. Probably be easier to just push it. Okay. Hey, we pretty much own the beach this morning, man. Nobody out here. Stay, e-bike. Okay. Well, whoa, almost fell. Let's see if we got one over here, guys. Let's see what we got going on. Ouch. A lot of shells. I think I'm seeing a little bit of bait out here. Right on the tip of these rocks. Yeah. There's a few baits right there. There ought to be some, there ought to be something feeding on them. Oh, guys, this water is just so nasty. So nasty. There's a little bit of bait over here. We don't have any takers though. If there's a snook over here, he's not hungry. He is not cooperating. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Huh. Nothing. We'll take a cast down this trough area and see if there's anything in here. Alright. And we got nothing at this pile. Let's go hit the next. Let's go hit the next set of rocks. Let's go hit the next set of rocks. Alright guys, I've been out here pounding it for almost, what, 45 minutes now. And what do we get? Bunch of, it's just some big ladyfish, I think a little snook. Yeah, tough time with it this morning, just not finding any decent balls of bait. But it's a gorgeous Southwest Florida morning out here. I mean, just absolutely great morning to be fishing. So I'm running around. This video is not sponsored by Freedare, but this is my Freedare Eden bike. I'll have it linked in the description area. I'm keeping this one for fishing, definitely, because this one's got the built-in GPS tracker, real time. It's a free service, and also theft protection, so it'll be linked in the description area. So all right, enough about e-bikes, let's go fishing. Alrighty, here we go. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. I'll just park right here. Here we go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, snook, snook. Let's go. Come on, fish. Come on. Uh-oh. I might get hung up on this one. I threw it right over the rocks. Oh, there's fish. I just saw a fish pop right there. There he is. There we go. Fish on. There's my snook snook. There's my snook snook. Oh, he's a little guy. I saw him feeding on the bait. I said, find the bait, we'll find the fish. So, I think we found some bait. Guys, that is the whitest snook I've seen in a long time. That is definitely a beach snook right there. He is white as white. He's so white, I actually thought I had a bonefish when I looked down there and saw him. You always want to catch these guys out on the beach. You always want to do your best not to drag them through the sand. All right. Now, is there a bigger one out there? Whoa! Thanks for the catch, buddy. See ya. Nice. All right. Keep those cameras rolling. Okay. Alright, let's see if we got a bigger one hanging out in here. There's a little pot of bait right next to the rocks. And that's where he was. Oh, I just took the little ladyfish. Baby ladyfish. Oh, that thing was so small. I don't think I've ever hooked a ladyfish that small. He was like the size of my lure. I guess that means I have the right size bait, right? Yeah, there's a bunch of bait in here. Little baits, but there's a bunch of them. Now let's give them a chance to settle down here from where I was casting there. Ouch! Lots of shells. Lots of shells. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on, snook snook. Come on, snook snook. This water's just not clear, guys. Just not very clear. It's like a foot of visibility here. Come on, Snooky Snooky. Come on, Snooky Snooky. Now we'll try and run it a little bit closer to the rocks here. See what happens. We got nothing on this side. Try it out there in the trough. Ought to be some Spanish mackerel starting to show up pretty soon. This is the time of year when a lot of different fish come out here on the beach. You'll have Spanish mackerel, redfish, ladyfish, catfish, snook, spotted sea trout. All of the above you will catch out on the beach from now through like October, depending on what the weather's going to be, depending on how much bait is around. All right, let's go around on the other side where we caught that snook. There is another rock pile. It's way down there. Maybe we'll just, since we got a nice low tide this morning, maybe we'll just stay along the edge of the beach and we'll ride all the way down to the next set of rocks. Oh, you know, but I wanted to go back to the point, because I just think that point is going to be the place that's, it might get a lot of bait when that current's flying through there, getting caught up in the eddy areas. All right, let's see if any snook have regrouped over here where I caught that one. I finally got this bait caster tension set just right for throwing this lure there. In the beginning I was kind of backlashing a little bit. All right guys, well I think that's all the action we're gonna get here. I think that's it. Maybe I don't want to quit too soon here, because I just saw another flicker of bait right here. It's the only place I've seen bait concentrated. Oh, I just saw a nice swirl right there. Really good swirl right over there. There's definitely a fish just swirled right there. Could have been anything. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. There he, oh, I got nipped by something right there, unless I hit the bottom. I could have hit the bottom. It's pretty shallow right here. It's only like waist deep. But there's a lot of bait over there. It wouldn't surprise me if that was a hit. The thing I love about the Yo-Zuri is how you can vary the depth. You hold your rod up higher and the lure will run higher towards the top of the water. You hold your rod tip down and it'll run deeper in the water. Just seeing a good amount of bait flickering right over in there, but can't get any hookups. Nothing's really actively feeding over there. Okay, well, let's hop on the bike. We'll go back to the point, and I'm not sure what's going to happen from here. It's such a beautiful morning. Look, guys, the sun is up really high, but it's totally overcast, nice and cool out here, and I am having a great time. So I might not be in a hurry to quit today. I was kind of thinking, you know, I'll just come out here and I'll fish sunrise. I'll get that sunrise bite, but the tide just turned around and the weather is really nice, and we've been catching some fish. So I think we're just gonna stick with it, right? We are looking for some feeding fish. Sometime today, we gotta find some jacks feeding somewhere, right? Every time I've been out, I've been seeing jacks. So, beautiful big white heron. There's so many birds out here, you know, there's plenty of bait. I want you guys to get a look at all of these skimmers that are out here this morning. Look at all of them. Holy buckets. Piles of skimmers. Lots and lots of them. Alright. Let's see if we can catch some fish. Let's see. A nice little treble hook Chinese puzzle here. I'm gonna get this undone. Braided line is wrapped. That's got to go that way, and then it's got to come back through the eye of the hook. That one comes this way. That one goes that way. And that one goes that way. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Oh, we got feeding fish over here. We got feeding fish over here, guys. I just saw one pop right over there. Yep, I think this is where we want to be. Big manatee out there. Yeah, we got something feeding out here, right here. A huge manatee out there. There's a little pot of bait right here. Pretty good pot of bait right there. Oh, a little snook just jumped right in front of me. Oh, I just got hit. There's a pot of bait right here in front of me. Fish are right here. A little snook jumped right in front of me. I'm sure I got him on camera. Oh, I just had a bump. They're a little gun shy here. This current's not really flowing right here, but that little snook was feeding on the bait. See, it doesn't matter. Like if there's a pile of bait, they're gonna feed on them. Nice pot of bait out there. Nothing's hitting into them, but there's a good pot of bait. I think we might be in the right spot here. Oh yeah, here we go. They're feeding right here. I just saw a good fish pop right here. Good fish just popped right here. Could be ladyfish, could be a snook, I don't know. That was a nice, I got a shell on there. No wonder they didn't hit it. I think we found the bait. Can we find the fish? Come on. Oh, I just got hammered hard. Oh, I got hammered hard. Oh, man, he just like put a dead stop to it. I can't believe I did not hook that fish. I don't know, maybe I hit bottom. Maybe I need to put on a smaller Yozuri, smaller profile. I don't know though, I did pretty good this morning with this one. There are some bigger baits out here. Guys, there's a nice pot of bait. Really good pot of bait right here. Oh, just saw dolphins jumping out there. Playful. They're doing their playful thing out there. Dang it, dude. I saw 2 snook feeding right here, and I haven't gotten hooked up with anything. I thought I had a hit, but then when I cast it out there again, about the same area, it felt like it actually hit the bottom. So this must have hit the lip on the trough or something. I can't believe there was nothing under that pot of bait right there. That's a good amount of bait. Yeah, I saw some small ones, but then I saw some bigger bait fish jump too. So I'm leaving the Yozuri on. What do we got here? A shell? I'm gonna leave the Yozuri on. I think I just saw a shark fin. No, dolphins. Nothing wrong with getting out of the water. Right? Oh, I'm about to cast my arm off here. Dude, come on, fish. There ought to be a bunch of big fish out here with all this bait. But hey, the bait fish just jumped out there. Yep, I am fishing hard this morning, guys. Been a while since we caught a fish. I always fish this Yozuri fast. I don't know, every now and then you'll see me jerk this thing like a, fish it like a jerk bait, you know. I'll do it like a womp womp, and I'll let it pause, womp womp, let it pause, womp womp, let it pause. But it seems like nothing I do is getting the strike this morning. You know, I mean, even though there's bait out here, maybe this water is just too nasty in this area. Really sandy and mucky looking. Not so easy for fish to feed, right? When you don't have water clarity. But we got more water clarity over here, looks like. I'll work this little eddy area again. Let's see, we get the outgoing tide, we get a lot of seaweed. Gotta deal with a lot of seaweed. Whew. Oh, okay, I gotta take a break and get a drink, guys. Jeepers creepers. Love that lure right there, y'all know that. Tough day of fishing's better than a bad day at work. A good day at work, is that right? Yeah. You gotta get the saying right, JC, if you're gonna say it. Okay, a little water going here. Whew. All right, guys, it's been like hour and 15 minutes maybe. I've been out here at the beach. Got some ladyfish in that little snook. I don't know why those fish would not hit right there. There were some fish feeding on that bait. That little snook, he was about that big, about 18, 19 inches. Came all the way out of the water chasing bait. I couldn't get him to hit the Yozuri. I know you guys are like, match the hatch, but there's bigger bait out here. There's 3 different sizes. There's minnows, there's greenbacks that are about this size, and then there's bigger ones that are probably your thread fins. Yozuri's been producing this morning, so I'm going to stick with it. Oh my goodness. What a way to live, man. What a way to live. But so we are what are we in, like September? We're in September right now. You see this beach? It's not season here in Southwest Florida, right? Right after Thanksgiving and a little bit before Thanksgiving, the people from up north start pouring into Florida, and specifically this area of Southwest Florida. If we come out here like in late November, December, around the holidays, this place will be literally packed with people. There'll be 6 or 7, 8 people out here fishing. They'll be fishing for whiting or whatever it is that they can get to hit, right? But right now, here we are on a Wednesday, and kind of almost the middle of September, and there's nobody out here. I own this spot, unfortunately. I own this spot and the fish aren't biting, but I just noticed there's a few smudges on the lens. All right, well, at this point, what I'm thinking is I'm just going to backtrack the route that I did coming here. I'm going to go over here and cast where all that bait was at before I leave. We'll stop by those twin bridges where I caught that grouper this morning. I didn't fish both sides. A lot of times when it's high tide on this outgoing tide, it's good fishing right in there. A lot of seaweed right here. A lot of seaweed coming through. Yeah, I kind of think that's part of the problem, guys. This water's just too yucky and cloudy, man. You know what might happen this morning, though? We might get into a big school of jacks. Jacks. It's possible. I don't see that pot of bait out here anywhere. Well, you guys having fun yet? This is seems to be the reality of fishing. Sometimes it is just this way. Just all you can do is just get out here and fish. That is what we are doing. A lot of seaweed coming through here. Lots of seaweed coming through here, guys. All right, I'm just wearing myself out. I haven't had any hits, so I'm gonna hop on the bike, and I think we'll head over to the bridges again. Okay. Whoa. Coming down to one of my new favorite spots to fish. We'll throw the Yozuri for a little bit, and then we'll switch over to a, I think I might have a couple power prawn shrimp. The problem is, what is the problem? Problem is I got 40-pound test on here because I was snook fishing this morning, but might just leave that 40. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, the water looks good over here, guys. Nice and clear. We might pull something off of this flat. Just buzzing this Yozuri out there since we're on a high tide. You know, big trout will hit this Yozuri. And there's some grass here. Get a big school of jacks coming through. We'd be good. I might, since we're fishing in the daylight now, I think I'm going to take time to go ahead and rig up a 30-pound leader, because what I've got on here is I'm pretty sure it's 40 pounds monofilament. If I put on 30-pound fluorocarbon, there might be a snook laying right in here. Some good current. It is very possible. Right on this corner. You know what? The wind is blowing this direction. I think I'm going to skip the idea for putting on a power prawn. I mean, it'd be fun to catch a trout, but I'd really rather catch snook today. I'm going to walk over by these mangroves, make a cast over here. Really shallow, but I hold my rod tip up high. Get that Yozuri to run closer to the top of the water. There's a snook laid in a little pothole over here, or you know, on the edge of the mangroves. He might come out and smack this Yozuri. Problem is the wind's blowing this way. I don't want it to blow my braided line right into that. There's a branch sticking way out. No snook hanging out there. I was getting a trout. Yeah, not over that way. It was more straight out last time I was here. I was getting trout. And big trout will smack this Yozuri now. I have caught some big trout on this lure. There we go. That's more like it. Right there. Come on, fish. All right. Well, guys. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen here. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen here. I love this 8-foot rod for shore fishing like this with the bait caster. Really a nice combination. You can cast so much quicker than what you can with a spinning reel, and also get some good distance with these lures. And what I really like about it is it's lightweight, and I think I've got 30, maybe even 50-pound test on here. Some pretty heavy pound test. Nice cast, JC. Wow. Nice little backhand. The more I fish with this thing, the better I get. Seaweed. Seaweed seems to be a problem. All right. Well, we got nothing here. Let's move on. All right, guys. I stopped at this little spot here on the edge of the road, and I'm going to make a few casts since we're on a high tide. This is a good flat right here, and I've seen some big snook cruise in this area before, so let's give it a cast out here and see if we got any big fish hanging around here in the shallows waiting for some mullet to swim by or something. Just waiting for a Yozuri to swim by. I can't quite reach where I want to get to. I might have to see if I can move over to another span there. But I saw two big snook here one day. They were just cruising the bank. They just came by like this, and they just went right out that way. And I just couldn't get them to hit. I kept casting and casting and casting. They just were not interested in what I was offering. I forget what I was throwing at them that day, but there's not any current that moves back here. But what happens is this spot back in here gets piled up with some good bait, and so the snook will, rather than sitting waiting for the bait to come to them, they will actually cruise through here looking for bait. Wow, that was a pretty decent cast there. Not seeing any bait back in here, not seeing any activity, so not anything going on here. I think we're gonna just keep moving on with the plan while I have overcast skies here this morning. Hey, you know, it's worth a try. I mean, I had to traipse through all of this to get back in there and try and avoid some sand spurs, but we survived. All right, let's go. All right, we're back down here where I caught that little grouper. Seeing some bait right here. There might be a snook. There might be a snook right here. Always not in a big hurry to go rushing right down there, because oh, those are needlefish. School of needlefish right there. I've been seeing so many needlefish lately. And we'll make a cast over here and see if we got any takers. Man, I lost a big snook right here one day. He was hiding underneath that little mangrove branch. He went shooting out and grabbed my Yozuri, and I had him for like 2 seconds and I lost him. These snook on a high tide, they will hang out all over this flat out here, but not seeing a lot of bait. There he is. Oh, I lost him. No, he's on there. He's on there. Look at that. Look at that. That might be the same grouper we caught before. All right. Hey, always good for a grouper. I don't want to get cut by this guy. I got cut pretty good the other day when I was catching all those gag grouper in my kayak. I got a couple of good cuts on me. Well, these little gag groupers seem to be the star of the show today. Thanks, buddy. Nice. All right, well, got us a gag grouper. Woohoo! Let's make another cast. Let's just keep the camera rolling. Maybe we have another fish. That grouper I hooked this morning, I thought I had lost him. He hit it and he just came right to me. I am gonna really take some time to cast this flat because I have caught quite a few snook off of this flat right here, just casting a Yozuri out there and just buzzing a Yozuri on high tide. Snook like hanging out there, getting those potholes, waiting for some bait to come by. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Come on now. Yep. If there's a snook hanging out there, he's gonna be mine today. Guarantee it. There's so much more bait on the other end of this bridge. I might see if there's a way for me to get the e-bike around over there and go down there and cast where I was catching all those grouper, where those jacks came through. A crazy school of jacks the other day. When it came through, those jacks actually came through there 3 different times. So we got no snook on this flat this morning. Maybe we got some on the other side. It is definitely find the bait, find the fish. And just not a lot of bait here. Not like there was a couple weeks ago. This spot was loaded with bait. I was catching mangrove snapper over here. Oh, that may have been rock. That may have been a rock. There he is. There we go. Dude, that's a mangrove snapper. No, that's a grouper. I thought it was a snapper. Nice. Got nailed again by another grouper. Dude, these guys are everywhere. Hey, the FWC probably did a pretty good job of when they opened up gag season, because there are a bunch of these guys around. Inshore anyway. I know they're catching some keepers on the Skyway. This guy got 3 hooks in his mouth. 3 of them. Okay, I got one out. There we go. Whoa! Every time you get them unhooked, they flip. Good little grouper. Today's a grouper kind of day. See ya. Fun to catch. Whoo! Little grouper's wearing me out. So, you know, they make a couple versions of this Yozuri lure right here. They make a freshwater version. It's got the darker hooks. They came out with this saltwater version last year, and I love it. This is the one that I have linked in the description area. It's got a lot stouter hooks on it. I mean, this bait is made for saltwater. Okay. We got another fish here on this corner. I have caught so many fish off this corner. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a hit. What a hit. Oh, that was so vicious. I hope I got that on the GoPro. Holy smokes. Oh, these things are just vicious, guys. Man, he just, like, in a split second, he wasn't there and then he was there. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. You know, all about the same size, right? Look at that. Another nice gag. See you, buddy. Nice. Yeah, you know, I just got through. I had to look at my camera. I just got through saying I caught some fish. Caught a lot of fish on this corner right here, and I just pulled 2 of them off of it. Is there another gag hanging out down there? Man, that is so cool. I really hope I caught that on camera. I should have. I was kind of pointed down like that. He just came up there and smacked that thing. That was fun. Good fight for a little fish like that. Man, they fight really good. Maybe we'll get them on the other side. Maybe we'll get them on the other side. Let's go ahead and run this Yozuri through here. I was not planning on fishing this long, but it is a beautiful overcast day. I think it's about time to plan a camping trip, guys. Things seem to be cooling off a little bit. Not really. Still, if we didn't have the clouds, it'd be burning up. Who am I trying to fool here? Come on, baby. Come on, fishy, fishy. Come on, fishy, fishy. Where are you at? No snow. Little grouper are hungry today, though. We have definitely found the grouper today, no doubt about that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Solid fish, solid fish. He hasn't jumped, so chances are it's another gag. There we go. Man, this place is loaded with gag grouper. Wow. Loaded with them. It's not the same one, he's smaller. Yep. Another gag. See ya. Woohoo! Nice. 40-pound test monofilament leader. 50-pound test braid. 8-foot long Daiwa Soul TD Soul fishing rod is the name of this rod. I love it. It's lightweight graphite. And I've got it paired up with a PC Finaleos 300, which it's actually performing pretty well this morning, not making too much noise. No snook on the flat that wants a Yozuri though. Well, if we go over to the other side, I'm gonna hit a couple more spots here. See if we can get them to hit. Whew. Dude, having a great time this morning. We've caught a bunch of fish. Oh, okay, we need to cross. No cars coming. Okay. All right. Found some fish. Not the targeted species, but they sure are fun to catch. No doubt about that. We might get some grouper along here. Might get some snook too. We'll try it, but we're gonna go over the bridge. If I can find a place where I can get down there with my e-bike, we'll do some fishing down on that side. Oh my gosh, my lens just looks terrible. Little fish must have splashed some water on it. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna cast the seawall first. Oh my gosh, there's a huge pot of pinfish right there. Let's just kind of flip it out this way first. Huge pot of pinfish right there. Wow. Oh, there's so much seaweed along the seawall. I'm not going to be able to cast the seawall, and we'll make a cast out on the flat here. See if we got any takers. Hey, there's some bait out there on the flat. Some small baits are flickering. Huh. I didn't catch a ton of seaweed. I didn't catch a ton of seaweed. That's surprising. There's a little bait fish out there, very small, like minnows. Nothing substantial there. I might be able to buzz it along the seawall here. Let's see. We'll give it a try. Yeah, seaweed. That's what I thought. Lots of seaweed. There's a little bit of bait right here. Quite a bit of bait right in here. Let's see if we got any fish hanging out. We got grass. Oh, I'm surprised I did not catch a grouper when I cast it out on that flat. Caught a lot of grouper out there before. But there's a good school of bait right here. Maybe we'll pick something up right here. Any second we could have some jacks that just change the tone of everything. Got a lot of pinfish on this flat, guys. A lot of pinfish. I'm seeing them flashing like crazy. My fear is when I'm walking along a seawall like this that I'm going to trip and fall in the water. It's never happened, but it is one of my fears. Fear can be a good thing. It'll keep you from falling in the water. If I fell in the water, I have no idea how I'd get back up. Somebody told me they actually wear a life jacket when they shore fish. I'm like, really now? I think it was somebody that had a history of having heart attacks or something. Well, guys, can't even get a grouper on this side. What is up with that? What the heck is up with that, dude? Maybe on this corner. There's a big bar that sticks out on this corner. I don't want to catch the bar. Probably got a bunch of fishing line on it. No groupers. No grouper. No snooks. Not even a grouper. What the heck? Not even a grouper. Come on. No way. No way. Not even a grouper. Huh. Alright, well. Working hard. No jack attacks. Back when my son, before he got married, when I first started my channel, there were tons of jacks right here on this flat. He caught so many jacks. That was a fun, very fun fishing trip. But he's got a couple of kids now, and he's a manager of a restaurant. Busy guy. Not everybody has freedom of time like JC. I don't want to leave this flat too early because I've had some good fish on this flat over here. I hear the mullet runs going on the East Coast. A couple of people have mentioned that to me. Maybe it's time to take a trip to the East Coast. I don't know what to do here. Too much seaweed here. All right, well, let's keep moving. I'll head over to the other side, see if there's a way we can access there. Park the e-bike safely. Yeah, I can probably get down in the middle. I think I can get down there. I'm gonna have to cross the street. We'll go down in the middle here. Oh yeah. Yeah, we should be able to fish down here. Just worry about somebody stealing the e-bike, but we have a built-in GPS tracker, so we don't really need to worry about that too much. I mean, we do, but we don't. A lot of grass. A lot of grass. Saw a tarpon roll. We're gonna get one on this cast. Where are you gonna get a snook on this cast? A snook or a grouper? One of the two. Come on. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, my problem is I'm worried about the e-bike now. Oh, there's something busted on the bait over there. Yeah, I'm concerned about the e-bike now, guys. I think even though it's got the GPS, oh no, tracker on it, it's kind of bothering me to leave it up there. I didn't bring a lock with me, so I think we're gonna head out of here. Maybe take one cast down along these rocks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I did that earlier where the lure hit the water and the reel backlashed. Okay, we're good. We're good. Should I try it again? Let's try it again. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. Let's get back up here. I'm gonna make a run down to the bridge where I lost that snook this morning. All right, guys, I'm seeing a little bait working down here. Let me just work this before I even walk out there. Let me just kind of work it right here a little bit. See if we got something that wants to hit this hosiery right on the point. See a nice school of bait right there. Rocks. No pickers. All right. Cast the seawall. Run it down the seawall. There he. Oh, that was a hit. That was a definite hit. It was probably a grouper. Probably a grouper. Let's get back over here where I lost that snook this morning. Let's get over here. That was just cast right here first before we don't want to blow out the end of this little point here. You never know, there might be see there's some bait right there. Can't tell if they're needlefish or not, but I want to blow out the area. We'll fish it before I walk out there. Yeah, look at that. Look at the bait jumping right there on the point. You can see some bait out there too. Nothing feeding on them, but there's a good school of bait out there. They're just little baits. Love this time of year, man. About time to go down to the jetties area, put the kayak in, go have some fun with a bunch of snook out there. See if we can get that snook to hit again that I lost this morning. See if we can get him to hit again if he's out here. Plenty of bait, plenty of structure. The current's moving pretty good, but it's not moving right here. Oh, I think that was a rock. I think that was a rock. It's pretty solid. Nothing. Got a little nick in my line. I need to retie this Yozuri. All right, let's ride. Oh, jacks. There they are. There they are. Oh, they were just busting like crazy right there. Okay. All right. I said we needed some jacks to turn things around. I don't know where they went, though. Come on. Come on. They were just busting like crazy out there, guys. They should stick around here and see if they come back through. Oh man, they were feeding good there. They were feeding good too, man. Dang it, I think I saw them just a little too late. Come on, come back, Jacks. I keep saying that. Come back, Jacks. Every time I see them, it's like, come back, Jacks. They were right there. They were just like tearing it up for like 2 seconds. Now they're gone. All right, guys, had a great time out here fishing this morning. Caught some little gag grouper, a bunch of gag grouper actually. Got us a few snook, hooked up with a pretty decent snook. He wasn't a keeper. I saw a school of jacks. I just couldn't get to them quick enough to cast on them. But a beautiful day. I can definitely tell that fall is in the air. And it's not gonna be long. We're gonna be doing some truck camping for sure. But thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed this adventure. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'd like to get to 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So thumbs up or appreciate it, everybody. Get out there and go fishing, man. Life is fun. Live it. See ya.